Yo guys, I did it! I'm doing it! Top 10 best Ghibli anime movie. Oh shit, I almost tipped my mic. My name is Misty Slashkins, and today, anime fans and filthy casuals alike, we're talking about the Japanese Disney. Come on, you know they kinda are. Ever since their debut, Studio Ghibli was like, bitch, we're here to stay. But in Japanese, cause I'm pretty sure English wasn't big back then, so, Birichu really early to stay. Wow. It's way too early to be racist today. Anyhow, you know the rules. I pick 10 titles, then you go all social justice warrior on me on the comment section below and tell me to kill myself because I'm wrong about the order. But for the more level-headed of you, these are 10 titles absolutely worth your time, so enjoy! Number 10, Kiki's Delivery Service. Right off the bat is everyone's favorite fumbling delivery witch, Kiki. 13-year-old Kiki can barely fly on her broom. But when she and her talking cat Gigi leave home and start her magical training, she managed to find a city to settle down and create a flying delivery service. She begins to hone her abilities and connect with the townspeople, though not without a few setbacks along the way. A lot of Ghibli's anime are surrealistic, but Kiki is a very grounded and heartwarming plot that still captures the same whimsical charm and colorful art style that you'd expect from the rest of the studio's work. The anime is aimed at kids, but I think adults can enjoy it just as much. If simple and sweet with a hint of adolescent confusion is what you like, well, check out Kiki. Number 9, When Marnie Was There. In 2015, the film When Marnie Was There came out. It was a sweeping tale about Anna, a girl who lived in a seaside town and discovered an abandoned mansion. A girl named Marnie lives in it who only she can see. She ends up discovering secrets about herself while unraveling the mystery of the ghost-like friend. I do love this movie for its well-developed characters, captivating plot, and its psychological elements. It definitely keeps you guessing and even has some mildly creepy creatures and scenes. If you were hesitant about watching a newer Ghibli title without Miyazaki at the helm, well, don't be. I feel this is a great one to pass the torch onwards. Number 8, Castle in the Sky. 1986, Castle in the Sky was one of the first films Studio Ghibli officially produced on their own, and it still lives through the ages. The story is about a boy and a girl who live in a world where humans have been cast to the earth after years of living in floating cities. The pair use a levitation stone to unearth treasures and find clues about what happened to the legendary castle in the sky. If you're into fairy tales and science fiction, this anime melds those two genres perfectly. There are giant robots to fight, mysterious legend to uncover, and the ruins of dead cities to see. Overall, it's a well-rounded action-adventure story with lovable characters and a unique world to discover. Number 7, Kaguya Hime no Monogatari. The Tale of the Princess Kaguya is one of the most unique Studio Ghibli anime out there. Its animation style was hand-drawn over the course of 8 years, using beautiful watercolor effects and freehand character sketches. It's mesmerizing to look at. To go along with the traditional art style, Kaguya is also based on a traditional Japanese folk tale about a baby girl who is found in a bamboo shoot by a bamboo cutter and his wife. She grows at an alarming rate, just like bamboo does. Believing her to be a divine gift, the couple raise her to be a princess, but Kaguya doesn't want to live a royal life, and her mysterious origin story begins to rapidly unfold. It's definitely not one that is going to appeal to everyone, but I think it's still worth mention here.
姫様は姫様お待ちください
どんぐり見せてあ、また
Number 6, My Neighbor Totoro. Alright, My Neighbor Totoro is a sentimental anime about two daughters who move to the countryside with their dad to be closer to their hospitalized sick mother. They end up discovering and befriending mythical woodland spirits near their new home and going on an adventure with them. When you think of this film, I'm sure your head swims with adorable image of Totoro's fat stomach and Plushy's little suit sprites, but this movie doesn't lack substance in the slightest. And no, don't even get me started on the theory that Totoro is actually the god of death. Stay away from my childhood fan theories. Get back! Anyway, My Neighbor Totoro is one of the most beautiful anime of all time, visually and emotionally. It's really one of the title who doesn't need any introduction, but hey, it's my job.
バスが来たなんて立派な恩
Number 5, Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind. Nausicaa is the movie that launched Studio Ghibli into existence after its massive success. This fantasy meets sci-fi meets dystopian story follows a princess named Nausicaa, who lives in an era where the Earth is a nuclear wasteland and resources are scarce. When an evil invading army and a toxic forest threatens her kingdom, Nausicaa must do everything in her power to stop the world from plunging into total apocalypse. This anime is filled with Miyazaki's typical breathtaking panoramas and shot of characters flying through the sky. It's a near-perfect adventure anime, and it's a must-see for any dystopian or environmental apocalypse fans out there.
ここはどこ
まずお礼を言わせてくれ。
まったく見れば見るほど可愛い化け物だぜおめえは。貧乏軍人の俺ですら。
心配あらへん。ここやったら大丈夫や。
お母ちゃんどこ行った？
防空壕にいてるよ。
喉乾いた。
Number 4, Grave of the Fireflies. While almost all of Ghibli's anime are beautiful, they're not always lighthearted and adorable like Totoro or Kiki's. In fact, quite a few of their film deals with the cost of war and environmental destruction. Grave of the Firefly does that just by telling a survival tale about two children who get separated from their parents after a firebombing in Japan during World War II. The rest of this haunting movie follows the sibling in their quest to survive and stay together despite the odds. Oh yeah, it's super heavy. The fact that they were able to tell a story with this kind of depth through a film was a game changer for the animation industry when it premiered. Again, if you don't mind filthy anime, please spare an hour and a half to watch it.
雨雨ふれふれ兄ちゃんが蛇の目でお迎え嬉しいなピッチピッチ番放て
Number 3, Princess Mononoke. Much like Nausicaa, Princess Mononoke is a cautionary tale about the environmental destruction humans are capable of. It also features a princess who battles alongside creatures and forest spirits to keep humans from destroying nature. However, Princess Mononoke has its own feel and is a little darker in my opinion. Not only does this movie have some of the best pacing and action sequence on this list, it also has some of the most memorable character designs. There's the creepy bubble-headed Kodamas, the dying boars, the transformation of the forest spirits. But seriously, this movie really leaves a lasting impression on a lot of newcomers, which I can only praise. A wonderful gateway title for sure.
殺し森守るために来たなぜここに人間がいる
私の娘だ人間などどこにでもいる自分
このまま
Number 2, House Moving Castle. House Moving Castle is about a young hat maker, Sophie, who gets cursed by a witch and is turned into a super old lady. She meets with the handsome wizard Hal, and gets swept up in his magical floating castle and the war he's fighting, all while she tries to find a way to break her own curse. Visually, this is one of the most whimsical and fantastical worlds Studio Ghibli has ever brought to life. The castle itself is this awesome, almost steampunk-like floating ship that grinds around the plains. This film is absolutely insane, in a good way. Plus there's some great character here, a sassy yet adorable fire demon who powers the castle. It definitely has a charm hard to put in words.
手紙届けてくれてありがとう。
下を見ないですごい力だ。
おいしい。千尋、すっごくおいしいよ。いらない。ねえ帰ろう。お店の人に怒られるよ。
And finally, number 1, Spirited Away. Spirited Away's, see that one coming? Probably, but hey, it's the top of everyone's list for a reason. This coming-of-age Japanese fairy tale follows a 10-year-old girl, Chihiro, whose family accidentally enters the spirit world on their way to a new home. When her parents get cursed and turned into pigs, Chihiro has to work at a bathhouse to find a way to free her family. Spirited Away has a Alice in Wonderland feel to it. Logic and reality are turned upside down, and a cast of weird, fantastical characters are paraded throughout Chihiro's journey. Shout out to No Face, who is definitely my spirit animal. So if you're a fan of topsy-turvy worlds, this one's for you, fam. Between the plot, the stunning animation, and the film's memorable score, it's almost impossible to beat Spirited Away. So what do you guys think? Did I do Ghibli's Legacies justice? If not, you can always mention some more title in the comment section below, like Porco Rosso or Ponyo. There's definitely more title I would like to include, but then that defies the purpose of a top 10. Anyway, you do me a solid favor if you give this video a thumbs up, and if you subscribe if you enjoyed it. If you're still unsure about your vote, you can always check out my last top list video I did last Friday, or check out the playlist. Surely you'll find some interesting titles. And if you want to be part of birthing new anime life, feel free to check out my Patreon where you can learn all about the anime I'm creating, Chronexia and the 8th Seal. I should start calling it by its abbreviation. KATAS. Sounds cool. Anyway, catch you guys next time.